Hi guys, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So today we're just going to be doing a full encapsulated glitter set, and we're starting from a full set because my client unfortunately decided to rip off her nails. Yes, I told her off. This is not acceptable at all, and she will not be doing it again. So I'm just starting by applying the tips, and I thought today that I would show a little bit of the application process on how I do that. Not sure if anybody wanted to actually see that, but I've popped it in there anyway. If you don't want to watch that, you can quite happily just skip ahead. So all I'm doing is sizing up the tips, applying some glue to the tip well area, and then we're just putting it on at a 45-degree angle and then pressing down to the nail just to make sure we don't get any air bubbles trapped in there, because that can then lead to bacteria growing. This is what they look like once I have applied them and shaped them. I've finished prepping the nails and applied primer, and then I'm just going in with a thin coat of clear acrylic. I used the one from NSI. I just put a thin clear coat on all 10 nails. This just protects the surface of the natural nail plate just from any colour damage, and when the client comes back to return for a colour change, we just file back down to that and then add a new colour on top. So now I'm going in with the colour. It is the neon pink from Naio nails, and I'm using it in a watercolour like consistency just because I feel it's so much better to do it like that. All I'm doing is applying it at the cuticle area and then blending halfway down. We decided to do a clear tip today just because that seems to be all the rage, so we only blended it halfway down. I'm then going in with my custom chunky mix and applying that to the centre of the nail, just where the fade ends to meet the clear nail, and I'm fading that slightly up and slightly down as well. And then my client also chose some cute sequins that she wanted in the end of the nails on the clear bits, so you will see in a moment that I will then apply those to the nails. Again, I'm just applying that glitter mix to the centre, fading up and then fading down. And there's one of those little sequins that I told you about earlier that my client had chosen to have in her nails. So I'm just going to continue to do that process on all 10 nails until I'm finished, and then I'll go ahead and cap. I've kept quite a lot of the application process in this video just because a lot of you have said that you enjoy that part, obvious location skills. So I tried not to edit out as much as I normally do. So I hope you enjoyed the fact that I did that. Now I'm coming in with NSI Clear and I'm just capping the whole of the nail. When you're capping chunky glitters like this, you want to make sure that they are quite a runny consistency and a wet bead, just to make sure that it gets into all those gaps and you're not going to get any air bubbles that look a bit nasty in the nails. Like, looks like you don't know how to do your shit. I mean, come on. So yeah, just use a much wetter bead of acrylic, that way it's just definitely going to coat everything and get in all the little nooks and crannies. And here we just had a little like client view because we were filling some different angles. Not sure about that one, not sure whether it's going to be one for the future, but yeah, I thought I'd just chuck it in there anyway. Once the acrylic's set, I go in with my e-file, shape everything up, and then we go in with the top coat. The top coat that I use is Madame Glam's gel top coat, the no wipe one. I will leave the link for their store down below. If you want, you can use my coupon code as well, but you do not have to. And this is the final result, guys, so I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and until the next one, bye! Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys!